This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1041, 9 Transformations on the Road to Financial Independence, by Art of Flexcents.com. And I am Dan, I'm your host. Welcome back to Optimal Finance Daily, where I read to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And today I have a new author and website for you. The site is Flexcents.com. That's spelled Flexcents. And Art and his wife are striving towards financial independence, and they're creating a life they cannot wait to live each day. So check out Flexcents.com for more, including some helpful resources. And with that, let's hear our first post from him as we start optimizing your life. 9 Transformations on the Road to Financial Independence, by Art of Flexcents.com. While taking our personal finance onto another level, a few small changes led to larger transformations that both simplified and elevated our lives. Transformation number 1, the personal finance ninja. I'd like to credit this term to Stephanie from PooreRThanYou.com. Becoming a personal finance ninja is exactly how I would describe our transformation. We became more financially literate and developed knowledge and skills that extended beyond basic budgeting and saving money. We learned about the time value of money, various types of investment vehicles, and which strategies align best with our risk levels and goals. Before long, we learned enough to swiftly create a financial plan for us to reach all our financial goals without needing to commit to decades of mandatory work. We even helped our parents build their wealth by allocating their hard-earned cash in more appropriate investment vehicles. Transformation number 2, the valuist. Many people take a long time to realize what is important to them and begin to cut expenses that they realize do not provide them much value. A reason for people to make this shift is due to financial hardship. I just worked with a 76-year-old patient who was unfortunately struggling to pay her bills and realized that she only uses 6 channels on cable and has been paying expensive cable bills for over a decade. When you have financial goals to meet, you won't wait until you're struggling to cut your cable, switch cell phone providers, refinance your loans, or look for alternatives to car insurance. Transformation number 3, the tax eliminator. You can't actually eliminate your taxes, but you sure as heck can defer them. As you become more financially literate, you learn how to optimize your taxes and reduce your tax liability. One of the first things we did to minimize our tax liability was to put more of our hard-earned dollars in tax-advantaged accounts. 2018 was a year we made almost $20,000 more between the two of us, but our taxable income was actually $4,000 less than the year prior. Not only did we make more money in 2018, but we also kept more of it. Transformation number 4, the aspiring minimalist. I first heard this term on the Choose FI podcast and know that Brad, one of the Choose FI hosts, understands the struggles of an aspiring minimalist, as he may have been the one who coined this term. The concept goes back to getting rid of services and subscriptions that you no longer find great value in, but it can also apply to the things you have in your home. Look around you and label those things with dollars. How much did everything cost? How much of it is collecting dust? How much of it would you sell right now if you had the option? Minimalism is something that is attractive to me. Learning how to detach from things feels pretty freeing. Transformation number 5, the carefree couple. It's really nice that my wife and I hopped on the FI train at the same time. We're carefree at heart, so it wasn't much of a transformation, but it really put us at ease knowing that we'll be okay. We know that life isn't about money, it's about the connections you make with the people you care about and the impact you make to those who matter to you. Transformation number 6, the somewhat satisfied employee. Satisfied employee almost sounds like an oxymoron, but it's somewhat true. My work-life balance has improved mostly because I realized that I am not stuck. It was enough for me to change my perspective and began doing something about my situation rather than complain about my job or the low earnings ceiling of my profession. Complaining less allowed me to find more value in what I do on a daily basis. Even more importantly, I'm enjoying more of what life has to offer by spending more time with my siblings, writing more, exercising, and, of course, laughing with my wife. Transformation number 7, the master of delayed gratification. Working toward financial independence can take a good 5, 10, or even 15 plus years depending on your strategy. If you think about it, everyone is working towards financial independence if they're planning on retiring at some point. The question is, do you want to do so at 65 or sooner? Being focused for a long period of time taps the concept of delayed gratification. With it, you can develop the habit of working hard without needing to see any immediate rewards. This practice won't only help you reach FI, but can keep you motivated in the gym or be more consistent with your diet to achieve your body composition goal. For me, I was already kind of a master of delayed gratification. What else do you call 7 years of schooling and unpaid internships? After hitting FI, maybe I'll level up. Transformation number 8, the multi-income machine. Aside from learning ways on how to cut your expenses, you will likely find ways to increase your income. This is especially the case if your earning potential is limited in your current position. You'll find that side hustles are not a new thing for people with financial goals, and financial independence is one heck of a goal. Keep in mind that your side hustle can be something that will fill you with purpose and give you something to retire to while helping you on the way there. Transformation number 9, the DIY guy or gal. In an attempt to increase the gap between income and expenses, you also learn ways of how to do more DIY around the house. In this time, I learned how to shop for my own car parts to lower my car maintenance costs. I learned how to break open cell phones and replace their batteries. I learned how to create my own whiteboard to brainstorm whenever I get an awesome idea. Lastly, I learned how to install flooring in a property I just bought. Overall, creating a financial plan for us to become financially independent in our late 30s simplified our life and made us happier with our present situation. Our new outlook on life has transformed us into better versions of ourselves. You just listened to the post titled 9 Transformations on the Road to Financial Independence by Art of Flexcents.com. And thanks so much to Art for giving us permission to read his content, and definitely come by his site to show your support. There's a lot of great info there and a bunch more articles as well. And of course, I'll be bringing you more posts from his site in the near future. So that's a wrap for another edition of Optimal Finance Daily. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.